Hey lovers, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a super easy beginner friendly brow tutorial for you all. If you would like to see how I snatch my little sister's brows, then stay tuned. To start off, I'm going to be using my brow wiz, which is my ABH brow pencil, and I'm just going to use the spoolie part to brush her hair into place. Then I'm going to be taking my got2b glue and I'm going to be brushing her brow hair upwards. So this basically keeps the hair in place and it kind of acts as a wax. Then I'm going to start outlining, and I'm just going to start with the bottom. So I outline the bottom and I just kind of like create like a shape. So I just follow the natural shape of the brows. If you're someone that has sparse hair or you don't have like a tail to your brow, still kind of follow the natural arc of your eyebrow. Next, I'm going to do an outline of the top, and I do more or less the same thing. I kind of start towards the middle area and then I just follow the shape of the brow, follow the natural arc, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. So basically we're trying to create a shape, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other brow. Once I'm done outlining the brow and I'm satisfied with how the shape looks, I'm going to start filling it in gently, and I just use like really gentle strokes on my brush, and I'm just going to create like little hair-like effects. And like this is where you need to take your time and just go gentle on the pencil. Just create little strokes, and brow pencils like this that are like, you know, twisty ones are very good. They're better than the wax pencil because they're more gentle and you can definitely get like a better hair-like effect using them. And I'm doing the exact same thing on the other brow. I just create little gentle strokes wherever I feel like she has sparse hair and I feel she needs, you know, she needs more filling. So now I'm going to brush the brow hair into place, and doing this will basically let me see where I need to fill in more. And once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to go back and fill anywhere that I feel needs more, you know, more pencil work, more brow hair basically. Once I'm satisfied with how the brow looks, I'm going to go in and conceal, and I'm using my MAC concealers in NC50 and NC45. So I use the NC50 first, and I use this towards the outer corner of her brows. So kind of think of the brows as being divided into three pieces. So for the last 1/3, you use the darker color. For the middle section, you use the lighter color, and this is right underneath the arc, and it just gives like a very nice sharp look to the arc area. Like every lady wants that, you know, nice sharp arc. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to use the NC50. So I'm using dark, light, dark. So kind of divide your brows into three, and you use the dark color on the inside, the lighter color in the middle, and the darker color on the outside. And this just gives a very beautiful, nice sharp arc area. And also keep in mind guys, when I actually say darker color, it's still a highlighting color, so both colors are still colors that would highlight her brows. Once I'm done with the bottom, I'm going to go in and highlight the top, and I took some of that darker color, which is the NC50, I mixed it with her foundation, and I make sure to turn my brush kind of flatwards. I feel like it works better for me and for most people anyway, and I just go back and forth very gently, back and forth, and follow the arc that I created, because this is the point where you don't want to mess up the shape that you've created. I more or less do the same thing on the other brow, and now I'm going to be taking my blending brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to buff out the concealers around the brows. And again, I use a very gentle patting motion because you don't want to like blend too harsh, or you don't want to blend too fast where you're then like blending into your brow shape. So I do the same thing at the bottom. I just take my time, very, you know, patting motions, and I blend out the concealers. I mean guys, just look at her brows, just look at them brows. So one thing I'm going to do now is to use a clear brow gel just to set our brow hair into place. Honestly speaking, you don't need to do this once you've used like a really good primer at the very beginning before starting your brows. And then one step I forgot to show you guys is how I set the brows. I do like to set the concealer underneath the brows. So I just set that with my highlighting powder. I go in with my face powder and dust it off, and that is pretty much it. And the reason why I forgot that is because I usually do it after foundation. So I'm just showing you guys that. So that's pretty much everything, guys. That's how I do everybody's brows. I hope you all enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and definitely follow me on Instagram as well.